What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're back for Chainsmoker Cat. And quick thing, if you hear noise in the background, apologize, because the neighbor is mowing the lawn across the street. But he's far enough away that he won't be present too much. That said, last episode, bunch of crazy stuff happened once again, including a couple of probably notable lessons that I should either make into the short following this episode in a few hours, or maybe a separate one. I need to start actually grabbing good life lessons from older episodes and putting those out as individual shorts. Anyway, that said, aside, yeah. Also, new tenant that got introduced, Sayori, hottest one so far, by the way, in my opinion. Kinda, yeah, is a bit eccentric. That's a word to use. And Hameneko got banned from X streaming service. That all said, let me know your thoughts on the show this far now or later, or whatever else you might want to say in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe, like the whole video, let me get the watch time. And that being said, let us get started. Sorry. Damn, her sister's snagging her cigarettes. Ow. I was about to say something, but what the hell? Her sister took her cigarettes away, and then she was gonna cave and give back one pack. But what in the even is this? You know what? Let's find out. She just used an old prison trick to get a pack of cigarettes back. I'm not gonna show the last bit because I don't know if that might be something YouTube would get upset about. But she had those inside of her. I mean, at least it wasn't up the other way, though she probably also figured out a way to do that too, to be fair. But what the fuck? Where's my lighter for my gut cigarettes? Oh, hey, cool, thanks. Oh, hi, sis. That face. That face says it all, and is good potential thumbnail material. But yeah, she is not happy with her sister. Hey, yo. The confession is one thing, but I think that's a little thinking far ahead, bro. Even if it's in a country where people actually want to do that sometimes, I think you're thinking a little bit further ahead. Al. Shouldn't have gone all in, bro. Should have went half-assed. Maybe it would have helped you more. Probably not, but damn. We're actually getting a scene of him whining about that in class. Crazy. Meanwhile, this chick's probably out there dumbass. Damn. Meanwhile, this bitch sees her in the hallway and just runs into her and knocks the shit out of her hand. That's a real cunt move. See, you're saying what the hell, but you're one of those types that we don't like that can't take accountability, that you're just a bitch. No, okay, maybe she can take some accountability, but continue to be a bitch and doesn't help. Just like the people out there. You continue to be a certain way and you keep questioning things. It's called accountability. I take accountability for how I am. Okay, also a problem with a lot of people. Having a problem with the fact he's too put together. It's is that a bad quality? Really? I think that's a good quality, honestly. I was gonna just say she's gay, but really? That's the reasoning she gives? Fam, one's a bitch, and she's either being the way of it's bad in the case of he's too put together, Or bad in the case of she's used to people who aren't put together, like her sister. Case in point, ain't put together worth shit. Also, she had another one hidden. I don't want to know where that was hidden. Probably what I said earlier. Oh, yeah. Maybe she is just into the whole complex of being able to help people that aren't put together. Because there are a lot of people like that too. Like, a couple of people that I had living with me not too long ago were people that didn't have their shit together, but they always had someone with them, probably for the reason of liking having them, to help out. Because it's both a negative, but also a thing people enjoy for some reason. So maybe that's her problem. Okay, so what's Yaku's problem that every time the number 12 is spoken, that she just like stands straight up at attention? Something drug related? Is it something kink related? Like, what's the problem here? Ah, okay, that was her old beastfolk number. Got it. Meanwhile, this bitch is like, oh, you react to that automatically, huh? Right. Okay. Alright. They're playing the game of life. Interesting. Is she gonna spin a 12? Racism. Gotta fight back against the economy. Damn. There's a letter about racism in this game, too? That's a horrible way to play the game of life. Beastfolk Edition. No, that actually sounds about right. Like, your debt gets wiped away completely. No matter how much you accumulate throughout your life, it's just all gone at the finish line because the finish line is death. Yep, knew that was coming. Yeah, why is she wanting to hunt for beetles? Can she use it for drug related purposes? Damn. Hame left her too hard, Yaku just left. She felt insulted. I didn't know she could feel things. It's actually kind of sad for little Druggy. Yaku just kind of going off by herself to hunt stag beetles. No one allowed, or not allowed, no one able to go with her for this or that reason, whether it's not wanting to or they're busy. Even the apartment manager can't go with her. She already left her part-time job. Uh-huh. Yeah. What's your story? Spin your tale. Ah. This bitch. Aw. She gonna go with her. She just asked if they tasted good. You don't eat every insect. What is with these cats and eating the bugs they find? Like, Hame Neko ate um the fucking water bug, or whatever the hell it was, the other episode. And she ate bees last episode. What hell? Meanwhile, speaking of Hame, she's back to streaming and, well, this ain't gonna go well for her either, is it? And now Hame's just joining along on the adventure, I guess. Tobacco Village. Okay. Yeah, alright. She got the aura. Customs, huh? What kind of crazy customs can these folk have? And is it really just tobacco since Yaku took them there? That's a bigger question. Yeah, you actually have to exchange work for your take. Crazy how that works, right? Almost like she doesn't have multiple part time jobs for the exact same reason, one of which she just quit from, so I'm guessing she's not doing a good job. Oh, no, those ones to the left do not, And she still got rewarded for fucking up. Again, crazy how that works. Of course. Of course she vapes. She just insulted her so much. Yeah, now she's being throttled. no, this time I think there is a worry. Like, Yani being Yani is one thing. Ahame was just totally offensive. Uh huh. Yeah. She's not about to sick the dozen cat girls behind you on you. Not at all. So, she was just going over her tattoos, speaking about how, basically TLDR religion things. And, yeah, going through that whole kind of thing. Meanwhile, Yani, and even Yaku is like, you did not just fucking say that. Y'all keep pushing buttons. Oh, um, what you got there? Oh, um, didn't know it was that kind of show. I'm fire my laser. Yeah. Oh, hold on. So, yeah. So she brought her to the top of that pillar and is trying to get her to jump for forgiveness. I'd rather the gods continue to be angry at me because if that doesn't kill me, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, what Hame said. That is all Yani needed. All she needed was that to be said, and she was like, "Oh, all right, you." Yeah, that encapsulates everything right now. Yani just took the plunge, didn't give a single fuck. Well, she's safe right now, so that's good. Oh no, she's gonna think she can just drop herself down and do that. Hame is gonna fuck this up somehow. Yeah, she's gonna fuck that up somehow. Well, I was half expecting her either take the selfie stick or Hame as a whole and just throw. Oh, I was actually close. She smart and kicked her. No, hold on. Realization set in. Meanwhile, Hame created a rainbow in the sky on the way down. That's crazy, actually. That is insane. Damn. Imoko up in here with the Karate Kid like maneuvers. Aw, and she released it into the wild as well. So apparently her classmates were talking some shit and she overheard it, so she had to go make an excuse as to contemplating things again. Because apparently, as expected, teenagers also hold their own form of racism. And I'm gonna just talk for a minute as far as the fact that's probably like the fourth time I've said that in the past while of recording this. It's crazy how I thought this was going to be mostly a thing about, addiction in various forms, because that's what it started out as. But now we're also dipping a little bit into that area as well. Thought provoking indeed. And from multiple points of view, I've already seen it being taken into account. Meanwhile, you have her friends that actually did something nice for her by going to get her chopsticks that are just like, disposable, which is very kind of them, honestly, because that means she wasn't expecting it. Because are her friends just bullshitting her? People never know. And that's an unfortunate part. They could still have something in that mindset about her, but at least they're nice to her face, as people should be. And people should also be dicks to your face as well, because better than talking shit behind the back, right? When you can be a dick to each other, that means you're better friends. Meanwhile, a similar thing is happening over here. And who's gonna be the one to devour it, Yaku or Yani? I think we have our answer. Meanwhile, those two are surprised that she just up and did that. surprised that Yaku wasn't going for it too. Never mind. Okay. So apparently I'm caught up. I thought I still had one episode to catch up to, but that works for me, honestly. And hey, if you guys ever want to sponsor me, let me know. But on a more serious note, it is interesting to see us delve more into just the idea of addiction. Holy shit, there's gonna be that many episodes of this? Guess they're covering like the whole of the manga. Or at least up to whatever point it was at when the production started. Sorry, keep getting distracted. And if we still got almost 20 episodes of this to go, I can only imagine how much more into both categories we're going to get into, which is although is the fascinating part of being an anime only, and part of the reason why I like to do this stuff with you guys, for if you're also anime only, or if you've read the manga and you can like see my reactions to stuff. Because honestly, interesting to know that's going to last this long or that long when it's a dark comedy. Like it can, is it listed as a drama at all, or is it just a dark comedy? Yeah, it's just a dark comedy. Though doesn't mean it can't get to more dramatic areas later on. Suppose we'll see eventually. Sure, I had one nightmare about getting cancer. So we'll see where that goes. Let me know in the comment section down below as far as your thoughts on things thus far. If you think it'll delve into that kind of category as well. And anything else about the show or any other shows, movies, series, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general down in the comments below. As well as hitting the like button, subscribing to the other channels in the description, ring bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, Patreon, and Twitch. Subscribe to Patreon and Twitch for benefits. Patreon, get the full unedited visuals and audio stuff over here, basically. And Twitch, I'll figure stuff out when I get some subscriptions over there. That all being said, it has been the Blazer King saying out, ta-ta for now. Peace.